today, little bit of an epic gravel ride on the cards today. Bit of testing. Basically, I'm just making sure all my kit's working and like feeding for the next few big gravel races, which is the British National Championships next week, and then the big one, which is the World Champs. So today is just like a bit of a practice run for that, bit of a nice shakedown on the bike, and also just to spend some time on the bike, because I tend not to ride my gravel bike a great deal, which I'm a little bit worried about because my back's playing up a little bit. Going to be about 110 mile in total, with about 9,000 feet of climbing, which is quite a big day out, around about the 50-50 mark of like gravel and road. So what I'm doing is I'm riding point to point from home, which is Stanley, County Durham, and I've got an Airbnb booked tonight in Harbottle. So I'm riding from here to Harbottle via tracking the Tyne River all the way up through onto Hadrian's Wall, drop into Kielder, and then we pick up a load of gravel through Kielder. Then we eventually climb all the way over to Alwinton, which in turn eventually finishes in Harbottle. It looks like the weather might be quite kind to us. It's a little bit cold now, but one big bonus is when I get to Harbottle, the lovely Alison should meet us there. She's driving up in the van. Best push in this breakfast. Please remember, like, subscribe, hit the bell button, because it is important that you hit the bell button, because me uploads it. Yeah, I'm not going to go to this whole weekly thing. I've stopped that. I just haven't, physically haven't got the time, and it's causing us a little bit of stress. I'm just going to go to random uploads, which is not ideal, but this was never set up about being a famous YouTuber. It was just set up because I quite enjoy the process, and it was something that I was learning. So let's get this show on the road. But most of all, now daft. Right, after a whole load of faffing, I am ready to set off. It is approximately 8 o'clock, so I'm now running behind schedule. I want to be away by now. It's officially a venture because the bag is back on the bike. I've even got a little bag on the back today. Look at that bad boy. Got me Connecticut in both bottles. Quite a strong mix in there today because I'm planning not to feed too much. I probably will stop for a coffee somewhere, but basically I'm going to try and get round on what I've got with us, and that's about it. And I suppose on that note, let's get cracking with the natting and get this ride started. So here we go, 110 mile of gravel action. Boom. It's not that warm, but it is only 8 o'clock and it is meant to be dry all day, so that's not too bad. So I'm 50 mile in, halfway there now. So I'm on the Dirty Reaver route now, and I'm going to track that a little bit. And then basically I pick the Kielder Forest Road up, and that'll take us all the way across into Rochester. And then from Rochester I climb out again into the Coquette Valley and follow the Coquette Valley all the way down into Alwinton. I'm really looking forward to that road. That is the road that I've never ridden from top to bottom, or bottom to top, however you're looking at it. But yeah, so far so good. I did get a little bit of rain. I got really wet. That wasn't forecast. And basically up here you don't see anybody. It's like once you get into Kielder, there's like nobody here. Quite nice. So I picked up a tailwind now. Should get there roughly a similar sort of time as Alison. Should be in for a nice night. Anyway, let's get cracking with the natting. But most of all, now daft. Right, 70 mile in now. We're now at Kielder Castle. So I'm onto the Forest Drive, and I've stopped for a little bit of a bite to eat. Actually the only food I've brought, I thought I had a couple of gels, picked them up, and obviously I haven't put them in my adventure bag. Bit of a stinker, not the end of the world. Did stop for a bag of some joy, which is a sausage roll, the only pork item I had this morning. So we all know I'm powered by pork, so little Greg's, push it in, and then let's get this last 40 mile ticked off and hopefully beat the lovely Alison to Harbottle. I'm not convinced I'm going to make it ahead of her, because I'm starting to feel a little bit worse for wear. Anyway, there is a pub in Alwinton, so I will be participating in a little cheeky pint when I get there. Anyway, I'm going to push this sausage roll in. Let's get cracking with it now. Never been so pleased to see that thing
It's the Nick in Kielder, which is probably the highest point of today's ride. However, it's not all downhill. I do have one more killer of a climb, I think. It might even be a couple. Basically, once I get past this point, I'm on uncharted territory. Never ridden the roads before, so they're all new roads to me. I have got a massive tailwind now, which is helping, I won't lie. I do need it. And I'm just about out of water with about 20 to 30 mile to go. Yeah, I should be all right though. I'll get round. It's not like it's big and hot day. Anyway, let's get this descent done. Let's get to the A68 and let's get on these new roads. All right, we're up on the Otterburn Ranges now. We've got 19 mile left and this place is unreal. If you've never ridden up and around the Otterburn Ranges, a lot of the time the red flags so you're not allowed on. However, it looks like today I might be lucky and get all the way through. But look at this, it's absolutely beautiful. Nothing for miles. After spending a week in Tenerife looking at lunar landscapes, this is just unbelievable. Anyway, let's get cracking with the nagging. So I thought I was on a big ride today. This guy, he's doing an ultra, and he's land between, and he's done 423 kilometers. I've got 90 mile on, and I'm complaining. This guy's still laughing.
It's just an excuse to eat whatever the fuck you want.
Well, I need it because I've just come back from an all-inclusive holiday, so that's why I'm out today.
You should have done this then. You would have been, you would have worked it all up.
Probably a good plan, but I think I'm staying in Harbottle tonight.
All right. Is there a pub there?
There is a pub.
Yeah.
I'm going to indulge in some pub action.
Oh, no, I'm looking forward to a nice cold pint after this. I'm hoping to finish tonight at some point.
So whereabouts are you staying tonight?
Alwynton, the Rose and Thistle.
All right, it's just down here.
Yeah. So we come back to here, and then the organisers send us out on another 75 kilometre loop. So we'll get back to the pub, and then you got to go out and do another 75 kilometre loop.
My answer to that is fuck that. Absolutely no chance I'll be riding past the pub to come back to the pub. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Jack.
Jack, check out the land between, see how we got on. I take it you're the rower.
I am a rower.
Got the former Commonwealth gold rower.
Whoa.
I've done my research. He's just told us in there, he said the winner. Is it Heels?
Hail.
Heel. So this is the winner of the land between. How long did it take you?
Just under 29 hours.
29 hours on a bike. Is that not just greedy?
No, it's too long. But it's a good challenge.
Yeah. And it came down to a sprint finish. And this guy's genetics from former Commonwealth gold rower, he pipped them in the sprint and took the win. So he seems quite happy about it.
Yeah, it was good fun.
Yeah.
But it was more of a joint first, really. We rode together for so long. So.
A win's a win, though, isn't it?
Win's a win.
What did Strava say?
Exactly.
Strava says it's a win on Strava. He's won. So it's quite cool to bump into Rich Rothwell, who was running this land in between event this weekend. It just seems mad, like a mad endurance event. I met him in the Rose and Thistle in Alwynton, which a true fact. I actually went in that pub on my first ever mountain bike ride, like proper mountain bike ride, with the Beamish Odd Socks. David Weeks, who was the club manager at the time, proceeded to get absolutely pissed. They all got smashed. And we had to ride back to Ingham in the dark. And I remember my mum having to ring these people to ask where I was, because it was pitch black and we weren't home. Heading along to Harbottle now, about a mile away. Go and get the keys to the digs, and I'm looking forward to a nice sit down, and hopefully the lovely Alison should turn up roughly at the same time. I'm looking forward to that. And then we're heading out for a nice pizza, I think, tonight. I'm really looking forward to that. 105 mile on the clock now. I got a little bit lost in Kielder, but all in all, It's been such a good ride. Just beautiful, unreal scenery, so quiet. It's just different up here. Like in Northumberland, it's like there's not a great deal of people floating around. So the lovely Alison, I've treated her to a lovely little cottage up in Harbottle. She's done a hard day's graft at Marks and Spencer's. So that's ours up there as well. See the greenhouse? Yeah, that's ours. Apparently you can watch the stars and everything up there. It's very romantic. We're all suited and booted in the little shag pad.
Well, I haven't been able to get a shower though.
Roughing it out in Harbottle. Got no Wi-Fi. What a travesty.
Well, it is for you, I'm not bothered.
It's bare minimum these days.
I've got any mates to text or, or watch, so...
Oh, I'm sure some people out here would love to have your number and text the lovely Alison. Brilliant ride up. I'm now going to go and treat the lovely Alison to a little bit of food along in the sun in. So, tail buff for 6:30 and we're about on time, so we're going to wander along, grab a little cheeky pint, and then apparently there's folk music on tonight. Now,
I love a bit folk music.
well, what's your favourite folk music song?
Well, it doesn't know, but I like the violins and that.
I'm not a fan of folk music. Absolute shite. I'm not even sure how you dance to folk music.
Well, I don't think you
So anyway, we're heading along there. We're going to go and check.
Like Cotton Eye Joe.
We're going to go and check it out. Can't help.
You like that?
Don't think they're going to play Cotton Eye Joe.
No, but I'm saying the dancing will be like that. Folk music's where you do like that.
Square dancing.
Like twirl.
Ooh, twirl. Oh, I'm
Like
just
that.
practicing for the. Ooh. Whoa there. Whoa.
Oh, hi guys.
So should they leave a comment down below about the lovely Alison? But most of all, Alison.
Now daft.